Jesus, a prophet, told his disciples that some who believe in him will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God with power. After 6 days, he took Peter, James, and John to a high mountain where he was transfigured before them. There, Elijah and Moses appeared before them, and Peter asked Jesus to put up 3 shelters. A cloud covered them, and a voice came from the cloud, saying, "This is my Son, whom I love. Listen to him." Suddenly, they no longer saw anyone with them except Jesus. Jesus gave them orders not to tell anyone what they had seen until the Son of Man had risen from the dead. Jesus healed a boy possessed by an impure spirit, who was thrown into a convulsion. Jesus asked the disciples to drive out the spirit, but they could not. Jesus told the boy's father that everything is possible for one who believes. The boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief." Jesus rebuked the impure spirit, commanding it to come out and never enter it again. The spirit shrieked, convulsed him violently, and came out. Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him to his feet, standing up. His disciples privately asked him why they couldn't drive it out, but he replied that this kind can come out only through prayer. Jesus predicted his death a second time, but they did not understand what he meant and were afraid to ask him about it. They went through Galilee and came to Capernaum, where he called the 12 and said that anyone who wants to be first must be the very last, and the servant of all. He took a little child among them and said, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me does not welcome me but the one who sent me." Jesus warned that anyone who causes one of these little ones to stumble would be better off with a large millstone hanging around their neck and thrown into the sea. He also advised cutting off one's hand, foot, and eye to enter the kingdom of God with one eye rather than 2. Everyone would be salted with fire, and salt was good, but if it loses its saltiness, it can be made salty again by having salt among yourselves and being at peace with each other.